Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be a general weekly reading for the sign of Aries for the week of July 6th. And at this time I would like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed, as well as all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched and also hitting the hype button. Wow, thanks a lot. And of course the lovely comments. It is truly nice to read that you appreciate my channel, it resonated, it helped you decide to subscribe to my channel. So those are lovely messages. Thank you very much for all of that. All right. Ooh. King of Rods. So making a executive decision here. You're motivated to making a change. You're feeling more confident in the situations that you're dealing with right now. Some of you are thinking about doing your own business, doing something a little bit off the path than what you normally would. Some of you are looking into taking a trip again, just something different. You don't really have a particular place in mind or anything to do. You just want that outing, that adventure, trying something bold and new to yourself. All right, so getting ready for that change. Oh yes, and the Magician. I love your guys' enthusiasm. Oh, it is something to admire. But this is the Magician. You're taking action, definitely creating something new and exciting. You're manifesting something into your existence, something that you really wanted to desire and have. So this is willpower, skill, creativity, and you really have that. When you decide to go for something, you are very focused. So this is, being focused, creativity, turning a vision into reality. So feeling very inspired this week to take action on something for yourself. And the World. Yes, new beginnings, new opportunities. Things are really starting to turn for you. Excuse me. With that World card, like something has, there's completion here. There's new beginnings, new growth, travel plans. You are really feeling more optimistic for your future and what you're about to have in it. So this is like a celebration, accomplishment, fulfillment, travel plans, a life cycle, new beginnings. You have finally made it on something that you had been trying to do for quite some time. You've accomplished it, and it makes you then begin something else because that's who you are. And the Three of Cups, celebration, collaboration, get-togethers. This could be an invitation coming in for some of you, like there's friendship here, communication, a good support cycle around you, people who believe in you and want to assist you and help you and all those good qualities, and you in turn are returning that to those around you as well. So that's nice. And the King of Cups, feeling more confident in your choices, taking the next step for yourself. You're feeling very supportive. You're taking on the leadership role. You're definitely more empathetic to those around you. Not that you're not normally, but you are just feeling more like you're content, so therefore the world can now be content, that sort of thing. And things are really starting to flow in your direction, like coming in for you. And the Seven of Rods. Yeah, self-defense, protecting what you've gained against any competition out there. You're really defending your choices this week. You have started something brand new, and you thought about it for a long time, and now you've actually taken action on it. So you are a little bit timid, which is understandable, in this new direction for yourself, but you're still going through with it. Oh, nice. Ace of Cups. Yeah, there could be a new child coming into your family. Now, this could be a fur baby as well. So congratulations either way. But these are relationships, personal growth. This could be a proposal of marriage again for some of you. So again, congratulations. But you are feeling acceptance of yourself as well as that from others. So the love is flowing into you and you are flowing it out to everyone else around you. So you are really feeling more sure of your steps, and the universe is rewarding you for that. And that's nice. And the sun. Yeah, see? Contentment, peace, feeling more mentally happy. You know, your happiness, joy, your outcomes, success, things are really starting to take hold for you and go the way you had envisioned them. You've been, for some of you, working on something for a long time, and it's finally, coming to life. Because this is vitality, fun, joy, warmth, celebration, success, rebirth, and you're getting out into the world again. Just, enjoying yourself, putting down all the burdens, ever so temporary, but just enjoying the moment. And the Seven of Cups, making a decision, realizing that it's time. There's been too many choices for you to make a direct commitment to just one issue, but you're now realizing it's time to pick that up again and do it one at a time, because it's calling to you to make that choice. And it's not easy for you because you can virtually see the outcomes in many cases, not all, but a lot of them. And it really slows you down in just going for it. But this week you're realizing it's time to pass that evolution in yourself, and make a commitment. And the 10 of Rods, laying down the burdens, stepping away, understanding that there's been just too much stress on you recently. This could have been self-imposed. This could be you just trying to help others. And it's really weighing you down. Like it's just too much. So you're tired all the time and you're just feeling lagging. So you're releasing that. You're finally just saying, okay, enough. Let's calm down. Let's just pick a new path and change direction. And that's what you're doing this week, because you can see the outcome is much better over there than where you're at right now. So that really helps you make those decisions as well. And the Star card, nice. Things are really starting to come together for you. Whether you're realizing it or not, it is. There's hope, calm, faith, renewal, good fortune, good omens. Things are really starting to happen much more easily in your life. You don't feel so much pressure to do things. It just seems to be flowing in ever so perfectly for you, which helps you to make that next step much easier, because the confidence and the relaxedness of it helps you find that, harmony and balance in your life. So you're in control of this. This is your self-control, and you're doing it moderately. And the Knight of Swords. I love yous. This is travel. You're excited. You want to take a trip somewhere. And it is right now just totally at the front of your brain focused. You really want to get moving on something. You want to try new things. You want new excitement in your life. And you're willing now to take that next step. And you can't wait. Like you just, you're so anxious to have this experience. Some of you, you're needing to slow down a little bit. You're not trying to win at all costs. There's a little bit of up and down with some friends here, it looks like, for some of you. Disagreements. A few relationships are run their cycle. So there be some people stepping out of your friendship realm, and it's okay, because you've realized for a while need them to, you know, carry on. You haven't really talked to them much. You know, they're sort of there, but they're not. And when they are not, you're still okay. And you've come to that realization yourself. And sometimes when they, like if they're phoning you on the phone, it almost feels like, ugh, do I have to pick up, sort of thing. So you're letting that thing and people out of your life. You're finally realizing you don't need all the gossip all the time. It just seems to drain you. So you're not trying to win, you know, anything here. You're just saying it as it is. Now, either they'll accept you for this or they won't. But you're already come to your own understanding of what you need to do for yourself. And the Temptress, yep. Definitely stepping into your own realm. Knowing that things are changing and you're okay with this new beginnings. You know, things are becoming more balanced as you move forward. Once you make a decision here, you know, this is you finding the meaning that makes you content and happy in different areas of your life, whether it's your job, your relationships, your friendships, your relatives. You're just finding more peace for yourself going forward, and that really helps you to calm yourself down as well. Yeah, look at that inner strength. Strength, determination, knowing what you want in your life and how you're going to accomplish it. And that, once you give that self-love to yourself and self-respect, it gives you that courage to keep going. But right now you're finding your strength to keep moving forward, and it really is turning in your favor. You know, things don't always come so smoothly, but it's absolutely this week coming with harmony. You know, you're finding your inner strength, finding your focus again on what it is you want to do next. Oh, some of you are thinking of moving. Well, and moving on to calmer shores where you feel you're more at home, you fit in. This could be moving for a job as well for some of you. But I'm feeling that you are feeling like you don't quite fit where you're at, you know. And if this is in the job situation, always going against the current, always feeling like you're not saying the right words or doing the right actions. And you don't want that anymore. You want your life to be more smoother, and I don't blame you. And you are willing to do what is necessary to move forward, translate, you know, relocate, moving forward, transition. You're changing a lot of things in a very short period of time, but for yourself. Nobody's talking you into this. This is you figuring it out for yourself. So you're moving on to calmer shores where you feel content and happy. And the High Priestess. Yeah, look at the calmness. I like that. You're mastering the situations in your life. You're trusting. You're making the right decisions. And you're going with your own flow. And it really helps you to center yourself. Find your inner strength. And you're very good at accomplishing your dreams. Like you're trusting in yourself again. You really do have a broader purpose for yourself, and you're willing now to venture out a little bit more. And it doesn't matter how old you are either. You are just finding your peace of mind. And the Eight of Swords, yes. Releasing yourself from, you know, how would you put this? Allowing yourself to not overthink, analyze, you know, self-imposed restrictions. You're understanding it's time for you to step away from that sort of mentality and thinking and keep going forward, because you've held yourself back from many things in this last little while because of self-doubt. And you're realizing that it's time to step out of that mentality. So you're letting that go and stepping into a more stronger position for yourself. All right, and one for clarity. Yeah, the High Priestess. Definitely stepping into your inner power. You're very focused. You know, you have knowledge, security. You're trusting yourself again and realizing that it's a lot easier than what you had thought. So you're definitely, you know, transitioning into something much more powerful for yourself, and your confidence is back. All right, and your oracle card. A windfall of money arrives, or assistance from others. A very successful project. A happy change in your career. And there you go. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.